Hi friends! In another video, I read all about salamanders and I learned so much about them. I can't wait to tell you what I've learned. But first, I gotta put my ideas on paper. So, I have two different types of paper you can use when you read something new and wanna write about it. This one is really good for my preschool and pre-Ks. This one you can have all your ideas laid out in pictures that you draw. If you're a kindergartner or want to challenge yourself a little bit, you can practice writing sentences on this paper. It's pretty much the same, except I really want you to use your words in these bubbles and then put them into long, beautiful sentences down here. I'll have a link to both of these documents, but let me show you how to use them. If you haven't listened to the salamander video of my read aloud, I'll link it to this video so you can check it out. For this piece of paper, I'm going to put the main idea or the topic in the center. It has a big dark circle. Now, if the title of the book was called Salamanders, I think I'll put a salamander right there. But wait, I don't know how to draw a salamander. I think I should give up. What do you think? No? Should I try my best? Okay, let me try my best. Well, I learned that they have wide mouths, and they have a tail. What else? I'm gonna make him smile. Let's see, he has 18 legs, right? No, he had 4. All right, and there are his feet. Well, I sure tried my best. There he is. That's my little salamander. Now my job is to fill in these other bubbles. Now the way we're gonna think about it is salamanders can, and we'll put something salamanders can do. Salamanders are, what do we know that salamanders are? And salamanders have. What's something salamanders have? Let's start in this bubble right here. After reading that book, Salamanders, we learned that salamanders can swim. Oh my goodness, that was so cool. I'm gonna draw something that will remind me that salamanders can swim. How about the ocean? There we go. Salamanders can swim. Let's go over here. Salamanders are. Oh, I remember. That book told me that salamanders are wet. So what's a picture I can draw to remind myself that salamanders are wet? Well, what else is wet? Water. I'll draw some water droplets. There we go. Salamanders are wet. Now for the last one. Salamanders have. What is one thing that we learned that salamanders have? I remember from the story that salamanders have spots. So I'm gonna draw spots in this circle. There we go. So let's read this all together and tell someone all the things that you learned. Salamanders can swim. Salamanders are wet. Salamanders have spots. When you're all done, you can put your name here at the bottom. There we go, all done. Now, if you need an extra challenge, this is really good for my kindergartners. I'm gonna show you how to do it with this piece of paper. You can use the same information, but for this one, I really want you to work on adding words to these bubbles instead of pictures. Then you can use those words to make beautiful sentences. Remember, these bubbles are kind of like note-taking, so we're only gonna use the important words. Those are the words that will remind us what our sentences will say. So in the middle, remember we put the main idea, what the story's all about. Now, do you remember what it was? Salamanders. But instead of drawing it, I'm gonna try my best to spell it. Now, I have a problem here. There's not enough space in the bubble, but that's okay. I can go outside the bubble just a little bit. So I have salamanders. Salamanders can. What's something different we learned about salamanders? Salamanders can climb. Salamanders are, salamanders are, oh, big as an elephant. No, small. Salamanders are small. And this last one, salamanders have. What do salamanders have? Last time we talked about the spots. Is there something new that you learned? Oh yeah, something about their mouth. They have wide mouths. That's 2 words, but I think they're both important, so I'm gonna put them in there. Remember, just try your best at spelling. So let's read it all together. Salamanders can climb. Salamanders are small. Salamanders have wide mouths. Now we're ready to put these into beautiful sentences. Remember when you read this out loud or speak it to someone nearby, you say that sentence 3 times at least. I like to pretend to call someone to make sure I really listen to myself when I speak. Let's call Batman today. All right, hi Batman, can I talk to you about salamanders? Cool. Salamanders can climb. Salamanders can climb. Salamanders can climb. Salamanders can climb. Now I'm ready to write it down. That was 3 words, and I've been having trouble with my spacing, so I'm gonna draw 3 lines down here. And make sure you have those beautiful spaces. Salamanders can climb, and end it with a period. Now I can either go to this circle and check it off, or I can just remember that I put that there and go to the next one. Now you're ready to write, and in the end you should have 3 beautiful sentences, and you can read those sentences to someone and teach them all about salamanders. How cool! And don't forget, when you're all done, there's a handy checklist right here that reminds you to check for capitalization, punctuation, and a few more handy things. Have fun, everyone!